when we talk about the active versus revelatory, which you started to get into by saying that this is a revelatory turning point, we do have those distinctions. And then we also have the distinction of the particle and wave, and then emergent, which is the coincidental type of that. So they interact so that there are 6 options for a turning point. So each of active and revelatory will have these 3 components of particle, wave, and emergent. So active and revelatory is the distinction between whether the turning point is something that is an action that an avatar does or that happens in the environment. So this is something where something is affecting our protagonist right now. So a storm hits, they're caught in the storm, someone actually does something to them, someone says something to them. This is an action that changes the value that we're looking at in the scene. That's the distinction between active and revelatory. It's an action versus a piece of information that they're going to react to. Then within that, we can look at how that's expressed in terms of the kind of event that is presenting the turning point to our protagonist. So we have particle is a verbal piece of information or an action. So this is someone tells our protagonist something. It's targeted at them. That's why it's a particle. They're saying to them, this piece of information is true. Or they're saying to them something that's an action, like letting them know about a decision that they're making in the moment, something like that. If it's a wave, then it's nonverbal. So this is something that isn't directed at your protagonist, but this is something they can observe and pick up on that's coming from another avatar that is based on sights, sounds, all of their senses, but it's nonverbal. And so that wave of sensory input hits them and they experience the turning point. And then the third one is emergence. And this is something that comes out of the context of their environment. This is like a storm spinning up, something that comes directly from the context. It doesn't come from another avatar. So the 3 categories of particle, wave, and emergent can all be active or revelatory based on the way that we've talked about. And so you end up with these 6 options.